to choose which one we're going to pursue for this awesome 10-minute episode.
Okay.
Hapless romantic rescued by helicopter after climbing 600 feet up rock face to propose and getting stuck.
Funny.
Yeah,
Probably not for him, but, you know.
Oh, UFO caught on camera flying scarily close to the mouth of Popocatépetl volcano days after eruption. Now, this is definitely true because people think it is.
I'm going to go with let's not do that one.
Let's
because
not
you're
do that
gonna
one.
Get stuck on the pronunciation of it.
Robo-waiters fired after spilling drinks and food during
Let's do
restaurant
that.
service.
Let's do that one. That's got to be a good one.
Yeah, we don't care which one you choose because we can't. The practice of employing technologically advanced robots may have hit a snag, as owners report they're actually rubbish, which is very rude, and we are sorry, robot, that your feelings are definitely hurt.
Yeah.
Waiter robots were meant to be the latest technological advance to revolutionise the service industry and put more people out of jobs.
Oh, is that a good thing? Well, yeah,
I think it's. But then those people just go to build robots, so it's more hires more engineers and gets rid of more service
maybe
waiters.
they can just sit down and enjoy meals and things like that. Instead
But
of
you still have to pay, right? Anyway, but the dining experience of the future might be missing service bots after all, because as we know, technology will never advance past the point we are at now. As a result, Mum,
technology will never advance.
Mum, I'm paraphrasing.
Oh.
Mum, what news show covers it exactly?
Okay.
We're a comedy news show.
We're a comedy news show.
I'm not just going to read from the teleprompter, which is here.
Ah. Go on, man.
But the dining experience of the future might be missing service bots after all, as the restaurant has fired theirs because they were on a salary because they're not up to the job. They're not. They're failures. They haven't gone through school.
Can you fire a robot?
You can set a robot on fire.
Yeah, but could you actually tell a robot, please don't turn up tomorrow?
That's not firing it. That's just saying take a day off or you're fired?
Well, never ever come back again.
Yeah. All of the above.
Can you do that to a robot?
What can't you do?
Would they understand it?
I don't know. Let's carry on. Spilling soup and drinks. So if it's a solid, they're fine. But spilling soup and drinks, and generally not coming up to the level of quality any of us would expect from staff when we go out to eat, means the little workers' plan for domination has short-circuited. They just made it sound evil. In case you were wondering, we are also the most meta news show because we are reading the news and giving our comedic approach on it. Please don't fine us for stealing. We haven't stolen any ideas. This is
No.
Completely original.
Okay, so
this seems. I don't think it's a problem. I think it's strange that this is a thing.
Number one.
Is it in Japan?
Is it in Japan?
Yes, it is. Japan, really? No, you need to step up.
You do?
All right.
I also want to know about the legalities of hiring and firing robots.
We may cover that someday.
But not
for our robot overlords, anyway.
Right.
Despite a huge fanfare at the unveiling of the robotic waiters in restaurants. Not waitresses, sexist.
Yeah, exactly.
2 of the forerunners have closed down, according to Workers' Daily.
Yeah.
What are the robots members of Workers' Daily?
Yeah.
What sort of robots are these going home to their family and just picking up a cigarette going, I got canned. Again. I got canned again.
I spilled the soup.
Yeah.
And the tea.
I was just so drunk. I had a massive binge of Game. I watched every episode of Game of Thrones and drank all the beer. It was amazing, but maybe not worth it. Anyway, and a third of these restaurants has fired all of its robots but one. What was that like in because in ancient Rome, when a soldier abandoned, they killed every 10th man. Was it just like, we're going to kill all of you but one? Was it picking straws, like however John the started robot straws, or did the robots have a cutthroat game of poker? If so, someone post that game of poker.
Was that robot selected because he was better than all of the others? Or was he just random? And if he was better than all the others, in what way was it?
I bet it was like a snarky robot, sort of this posh waiter robot.
You reckon?
Yeah, just sort of a jerk to all the other ass kissing. He was a suck-up robot. It was actually programmed into him, so no one was surprised.
I can see actually there's going to be a new union for robots. I don't think you should be allowed to just sack them like that.
The robots weren't able to carry soup or other food steady. That's not right. Or other food steady? Who wrote this? The robots weren't able to carry soup or other food steady. That's other foods. Other foods. What other? Is there only one other? It's soup and one food. Right. I'm sorry. We are now the grammar police. We are the FUNEWSDaily grammar police, and they would frequently break down. The boss has decided never to use them again.
Never.
Never.
Even in 10 years' time when they're brilliant.
Maybe never use these ones again?
Can't they just be reprogrammed?
Yeah, why can't you just destroy them? If at least turn them off and destroy them. Why are you just leaving them on? Like, I'm not going to use you, but you're going to stick around.
Yeah, that was my
Stick around and watch other people.
How can you sack a robot? Please go home and watch the TV now.
I
mean, do they get unemployment benefits now they've been sacked? These robots?
I don't know. Said one employee.
Who's gonna support all these robots now?
I don't know. The robots, I'm going to tell you what these robots look like, and if we inspire you, you should look it up for yourself.
Oh, okay, go on.
Because we're, inspirers.
Yeah.
Like Julius Martin.
Jelly. I bet they couldn't carry jelly. I bet that was one.
They're on trays. They don't even have opposable thumbs. They had the arms. Their arms are like this.
Yeah.
What idiot has done that?
The designers.
Just give them have grips. Grips are pretty common.
I reckon they were just sabotaged from the beginning.
Sabotaged from the beginning. It looks sort of like Wall-E, but if you give him the cleaning robot from Wall-E.
Oh yeah.
If he sort of got his neck elongated.
Mm.
The limitations of the technology were clear, says another. Obviously, because they have no hands. You know that thing you really need for gripping these awesome new camels?
Did they have bendy elbows?
They did not.
It's never going to work, was it?
You need hands to carry these awesome camels that you may one day be able to buy.
In two.
They added they can't
nice
take.
Water.
It is nice water. They added they can't take orders. What? So they're just malfunctioning. Is it going? You should be a waiter robot. It's going. No more. I'm not gonna be a rated robot. I'm gonna go out and do my. I'm gonna be free. They can't take orders. Go to your room.
You mean as in they can't take an order for a meal?
They can't take an order
for can't take orders.
They cannot take orders. They cannot take orders from a meal.
Please go and serve that table.
From a meal.
I don't want to.
From a meal. Or pour hot water for customers.
Just reckon.
Wait,
whoa. It's the wrong robots.
Is Britain the worst? I've never been served hot water at a restaurant.
Well, you can get extra hot water for your cup of tea.
What is this? I've never heard. They just pour it for you.
It's Japan, you see.
Long-hailed as the future of eating out, even though they had no hands, and there are robots with hands, so it seems like a step back. Some restaurants are still making use of the robots successfully, including one venue in northeast China. China know what they're doing. Shenyang City.
I wonder what sort of food they serve there.
Dunno. Hiring robot workers costs around $5,490 to being with, and then running costs include electricity and repairs, cheaper than a human, but obviously less efficient. Management said people came to see the robots, but they were not a reasonable replacement. They are not a reasonable replacement for humans, and that is the end of this news story and the end of the show. This has been FUNEWSDaily with the host David Hall Jones and Anne Quinn. Goodbye.
Goodbye.